Namaskar. स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु सम्पूर्णलाई हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ Call Kantipur, and first of all congratulations to all the Nepalese out there because ongoing SAF championship Nepal is Sri Lanka lai 6-0 को विजय हासिल गरेको छ. So Nepal will be probably fighting with Bangladesh, हैन सेमी फाइनलमा बंगलादेशसँग भिड्दै छ, and wish you all the luck. And पक्कै पनि नेपालको अहिले जुन खेलको तालमेल हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हैन हरेक तिरबाट चाहिँ नेपालले चाहिँ राम्रो प्रदर्शनका साथसाथै उहाँलाई लकको साथसाथै हुन्छ जनताको साथ everything is like coming up together. So शायद यो वर्ष साफ च्याम्पियन वुमेन च्याम्पियनशिपको ट्रफी चाहिँ हामीसँग छिन्न कसैले पनि सक्छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन. So all the best and proud of you girls to all the players out there, to the coach, to the entire team. So धेरै धन्यवाद for this wonderful opportunity. हाम्रो लागि पनि 6-0 को जित, and we Nepalese are like you can see रङ्गशालामा त्यति नै खुसी थियौं, हामी अफिसमा पनि त्यति नै खुसी थियौं, विश्वभरि नेपाली नारीहरूले चाहिँ हाम्रो हुन्छ नि एउटा सान बढाइदिएको छ. So hopefully like we going to win this year final. पक्कै पनि किन 5 पटक सेमी फाइनल पुगेर हारेको छौं हामी. सो यसपालि चाहिँ पक्कै पनि जित्दै छौं, राइट? सो पक्कै पनि मलाई एकले देख्नु भएको छ आज प्रदोदा इज अन लिभ, एन्ड आई हैव अ भेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट. र आज नारीहरुकै कुराकानी गर्ने क्रममा चाहिँ हामीसँग एकजना यस्ता नारी हुनुहुन्छ, यस्ता व्यक्तित्व हुनुहुन्छ जसले चाहिँ भनौं न आफ्नो यङ एजमै के गरम हैन विदेश बसेर पनि नेपालमा के गरौँ, नेपालीहरुको लागि के गरौँ र नेपालको नाम अझै उच्च राखौँ भन्ने खालको चाहिँ उहाँको जुन प्रयास छ आज त्यही विषयमा चाहिँ हामी कुराकानी गर्छौं. बिकज भनौं न हामी एउटा 20-22 वर्ष को एजमा चाहिँ अलिकति अलमलिरहेका हुन्छौं एज अ युथ, चाहे त्यो महिला होस् चाहे त्यो पुरुष होस् हैन, हामी अलिकति अलमलिरहेका हुन्छौं भने चाहिँ उहाँको चाहिँ अलिकति फोकस उहाँको गोल्स आर प्रिटी क्लियर हैन. सो उहाँले चाहिँ नेपालमा के गर्न खोज्नुहुन्छ, के गर्नु मन छ उहाँलाई नेपालको बारेमा के छ हैन, उहाँले सबै स्टडी गरिसक्नु भएको छ. शी हैज डन अल द रिसर्च. सो उहाँसँग चाहिँ उहाँको जर्नीको बारेमा कुराकानी गर्छौं. हामीसँग पक्कै पनि यो वर्ष चाहिँ मिस नेपाल नर्थ अमेरिका 2024 का विनर हुनुहुन्छ स्ट्रेट फ्रम द USA. सो उहाँसँग कुराकानी गर्छौं हैन, त्यताको लाइफस्टाइल, यताको लाइफस्टाइल, अनि नेपालको के कुराहरु मन पर्यो, नेपालमा के कुराहरु चेन्जेस ल्याउनु पर्छ, बिकज शी हैव डन लाइक lots of research about Nepal. So उहाँसँग बुझ्नेछौं because she's with us हैन. So हामी एकैछिनमा कुराकानी गर्नेछौं. अलिकति let's go for the very first opening song and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back after that short break. Here is Call Kantipur 5-6 and आज हिजो भर्खरै हैन नेपालले श्रीलङ्कालाई हराउनु भएको छ हैन. So 6-0 so सेमी फाइनलमा प्रवेश नेपालको. So त्यो सँगै जसरी नेपाली नारीहरूले हामीलाई चाहिँ अनि प्राउड मोमेन्ट दिइरहनु भएको त्यस्तै हामीसँग एकजना नेपाली नारी नै हुनुहुन्छ. शी इज फ्रम USA बाइ द वे हैन. सो उहाँ युएसबाट नेपाल आउनु भएको छ. शी इज मिस नेपाल नर्थ अमेरिका 2025. सो here we have the winner, Anna. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for the great introduction.
So first of all, congratulations for Miss Nepal North America. So every year आउनुहुन्छ शोमा हैन winners-हरु. So how are you first of all?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm all good. So how's Dasai?
It's been great. I've loved visiting family and seeing all the Dasai Tiara festivals here in Nepal. So it's been great.
So tika launa हजुरबुवा हजुरमुवाहरुकोमा?
हजुर. Yeah, I've been around. I got so much money. I feel rich. I feel so blessed. But it's been so nice to see everybody in such राम्रो spirits-हरु Dasai Tiara आएपछि. It's been wonderful.
So what is the favorite thing you like about Dasai?
I think my favorite thing, I love khasiko masu. So that's the only time I invest and take some time into khasiko masu, and sale roti are obviously unsa. So I think I'm a foodie. That's what I love about Dasai.
So hope tapai biryani ta parnu bhaina.
Actually did get a little sick, but it's my own fault. So yeah.
And because like most of like people like jati jana videshबाट नेपाल आउनुहुन्छ, they start eating all those chutpates, masu, bhaina त्यो relative kanga गएर अनि they get sick.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you just have to be a little bit careful street food, but food is so good. So how can you avoid it?
So you enjoy Dasai fullest.
Yeah, fully enjoy it. I did, you know, and के भयो भने issue चाहिँ मलाई चंगा माथि उडानै सकिन. I tried so hard. I think मेरो neighborहरूले पनि देख्यो मलाई बाहिर जतिकै दौडिरहेको, but it never went up in the sky. So
it'll be worth watching a Miss Nepal North America and the queen and चंगा लिएर दौडिरहेको बाटोमा. It will be a great combination by the way.
I think so.
So पक्कै पनि दशैं रमाइलो भयो यहाँ हैन. So हजुरबुवा हजुरमुवा हुनुहुन्छ.
Of course,
so,
yeah.
You come like Nepal आइराख्नुहुन्छ?
हजुर, I think every year, every summer I try to come. हजुरबा हजुरआमा भेट्न, नेपाललाई पनि देख्न. I think it's very important आफ्नो rootsहरुलाई हुन. So यहाँ बाहिर विदेशमा बसेको पनि नेपालको जहिले पनि माया हुन्छ so that's why I'm always back.
Okay, so नेपाल आउनुहुन्छ every year भन्नुभयो. So कति वर्ष भयो तपाई अमेरिकामा बसिरहनु भएको र त्यहाँ के गर्नुहुन्छ यहाँ त्यो अलिकति भनिदिनुस्.
हजुर, so I was यहाँ नेपालमै I was born here and at the age of 4 म UK गएको थिएँ. And so by UK ma KG kindergarten UK mai pade UK ma KG to 1 and then US ma che from 2nd grade to now. So I'm 22 years old, so it's been a while.
So ke padde hununcha ta?
Hazur, so I have a degree in molecular biology, so very science based. That's pre-medicine mansa, so it's pre-med to be an aspiring doctor. So that's really where my goal is.
So future doctor.
Hazur, hopefully.
So being a doctor, our future goal is like clear sayang ko, right? So you want to be a doctor.
Hazur.
Right? So how come Miss Nepal North America?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think you can have your interest in your academic interests, but creative interests are open to, and most likely I love people, I love speaking, and I think what I'm like identity ko, it's a very big issue, especially for Nepaliharu bidesma boseko. I was one of those children that faced a lot of difficulties bidesma bosne belama. You have to merge duita culture and so I really wanted to give women, young girls, someone to look up to, like a didi, to see that I've been through that identity crisis myself. I came out and my love for Nepal never wavered, and I'm a duite assimilate garera. I'm a mesh. I'm a big mesh of both worlds.
So Miss Nepal North America ko bahari ko sthapan bole, how you reached there, and what were your expectations? Kehi to hola ni vision so I'll reach at the top 5 I want to do this, I want to do that.
So funny thing, my cousin sister actually recommended me to go. She was like, "Ma form bari sake, timi goi sake, aba ma rahi sake." So I was like, "Wait, mom pani, I'll look at my own form, I'll feel garsu." So I think family or mapani, it was, I had a lot of support, and in life you sometimes need a cheerleader, someone just to push you. Just sometimes you don't see interest interest is and it was a good time. I was just finished with university, so I had the time of some break, and I went into Miss Nepal North America, and I think it was such a great experience. I never thought, ma jitna jansu bhanera. I think most of all I thought I'm going to go there, I'm going to do my best, and like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, why not do it? So
just enjoy it.
Enjoy it, just enjoy it.
Did you enjoy the journey?
I did.
Because 15 days training?
So 1 week prior we had our close camp, and then at the end of the week we had our finale.
So how was the close camp and training?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I think I really went in with not that many expectations. I expected myself just to take in this journey, but going in, our mentors, our pageant itself was so well organized, and we learned so much. I was like a sponge. I was like enjoying myself.
So, Sudit Shrestha.
So our mentors were Sudit Shrestha, which is Miss Nepal 2010, and Priya Rani Lama ma'am, which was also Miss Cosmopolitan 2019.
So how were they?
They were amazing. I think they have so much to give, and they're amazing in their own professional life, but they're such amazing human beings. So it felt like Amra apne didi or apne teaching us.
So it was an amazing journey.
Amazing journey, for sure.
So Miss Huncha, because I've been to like male beauty patient and man and training like you miss a lot. Get the training period of time. You spend with your friends, your bond by every day you meet.
Yeah.
So did you miss that?
I think I did. I think life there won't be that many moments like 1 week fully dedicated to something, So definitely miss unsa, especially like roommates or so I'd wake up, I'd see my roommates, we'd eat together, we'd go through our day. So we had 3 other girls, so contestant 1, 2, and 3. One of them was actually Anu Subedi, who was actually someone who's done pageants before, so she was like a big sister to me. And our second runner-up, Adishi Regmi, was also one of my roommates.
So after like jitnu contact
I think still huncha contact. Obviously we're so spread out in the US, so still धेरै भेट्न गाह्रो हुन्छ, but we try our best to be on tact in social media.
So miss the moments.
For sure.
So what do you learn the most? त्यो टाइममा like हुन्छ नि अब धेरै कुराहरु सिक्नु भयो होला. So त्यतिमा like you have to like talk about it. के कुराहरु चाहिँ हुन्छ नि एकदम याद हुन्छ, यो कुरा चाहिँ मलाई यो ट्रेनिङ सेसनले सिकायो हैन. So त्यही भएर जानु पर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ यहाँलाई.
I think biggest thing के हो भने present हुन मलाई सिकायो, because day by day, obviously we knew that the finale was looming, so I had that in my mind, but day-to-day activities, you have to be so present in yourself and understand that you have to take each day one at a time. It's very important to be your own best friend, your own supporter. You know, obviously competition, you feel judged, you feel like you're being compared, but you are being compared to yourself. You know, I'm going there to be my best self, my highest version, and that's it. That's the best of my ability, right? That's what I can do, and the rest is up to whoever feels like that was enough.
So when like Subeksha was the host, right? So उहाँले जब the winner, Miss Nepal North America 2024. So how do you feel?
So I think I was shocked, but I was so surprised. I mean, at that point, it didn't even feel real. I'm not even sure if I remember all of it totally. I was on stage and I could see my parents. I think that's when it clicked to me. Like I saw my parents laughing, smiling, and that's when I was like, okay, this is happening. This is
really. Did you cry?
I think it hit me afterwards. There's so many moving parts, after I got called up the stage, there was a crown, flowers, and but a picture. So it wasn't after I had a little bit of silence that I was like, wow, this is all my hard work in one moment. So
what do you plan? It's like about jitnu bhayo. So maybe like Miss Nepal?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Next year हुन्छ Miss Nepal, so I'm definitely interested.
So what are expectation with Miss Nepal? Because त्यहाँ त अझै धेरै competition हुन्छ नि. And so not only like America it's like the world अब जहाँ पढिराख्नु भएकोहरु पनि सबैजना आएर चाहिँ Miss Nepal participate गर्नुहुन्छ, and they have a bigger dreams, I guess. Those are like सानैबाट नै they want to be a Miss Nepal, they want to like go to Miss World like Chani Aishwarya Rai, Susmita Sen, and like in हाम्रो नेपालकै मालविका सुब्बा उहाँलाई हेरेर आउनु भएको छ नि त. So what are your expectation त्यो टाइममा जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ?
I think, I obviously have big goals. I think that going for Miss Nepal is a huge dream of mine also, and so I want to do my best, but again, I want to make sure that म आफूलाई grounded keep गर्छु, that I hope that I propel myself to be the best of my abilities, and it's, at the end of the day, it's a sisterhood. I think it's so incredible to be in a group of women that have the same interests as you. So I'm excited for the friendships, the girlhood, but also to be part of such an amazing organization.
So you're looking for what?
Looking for what as in?
As a Miss Nepal?
I'm looking to really help bridge our gap, our youth. I think धेरै बाहिर गइरहेछ नेपालीहरु, and I think I could just be almost like a symbol to help merge the duita worlds together, to make people feel like Nepalबाट बाहिर गयो भने पनि you're still connected to your roots. And help नेपालीहरु नेपालमा पनि invest होस्. We should invest in our communities, invest in others, and that's what I hope to motivate.
So पक्कै पनि like you being there and यहाँ बसेको पनि धेरै connect भइराख्नु भएको छ. So have you ever thought like you'll stay back in Nepal? कहिले सोच्नु भयो?
I think of course. I think Maya Nepalको त it will never go away. And I think Nepal there's so many industries, I think of this, and sectors just to be tapped, and there just needs to be a pioneer, right? Someone to just full force go into it instead of going abroad and investing in sectors out there. There's a gold mine here in Nepal. We just need to have that perseverance and patience to wait for it.
So maybe like future ma aera bas sambhavana cha.
For sure, I think so.
So all right, so I'm Koirala, Miss Nepal North America 2024 को winner हुनुहुन्छ. So उहाँसँग चाहिँ कुराकानी गर्नेछौँ. अहिलेको लागि let's go for the next musical break, and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back after that short break. Here is Call Kantipur, and we have as a guest Miss Nepal North America 2024 winner Koirala. So once again, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
So let's talk about Call Kantipur को बारे कतिको थाहा छ यहाँलाई? Because तपाईको जुन उमेर छ त्यही उमेर Call Kantipur.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, I think it's an honor to be here. Huge legacy of Call Kantipur, so I think it's incredible. Azarko show ko dynamic, it's been amazing to watch.
So पक्कै पनि that's why like your mom and dad are like pretty excited about it.
Yeah, this is I think something that they've been watching growing up. So I think it's incredible मलाई देख्न स्क्रिनहरुमा, it's great.
So how supportive your mom and dad, because यहाँ पनि आउनु भएको थियो हाम्रो behind the camera हुनुहुन्छ. They seems like really excited about it. तपाईं भन्दा बढी excited उहाँहरु हुनुहुन्छ. So that's like really beautiful. Parents हरुको एउटा beauty नै त्यही हो.
Yeah.
So how supportive they are?
Yeah, they're so supportive. I think my mom and dad they're actually both doctors by profession. So I think they always have showed me that you can be anything, right? I think the industry of being in the creative industry, being in the academic industry. They just support anything and everything, and they just want me to be happy at the end of the day, and they just support that.
So, do you feel irritated because so parents are
I like everything about my parents.
You have the same
I'm definitely like
the
host daughter. I'm like host every time. I think parents are cool. Like, you know, at the end, they just have so much life that they've lived, and I think experience they know that life at the end of the day is being happy, doing what you love, and so that's what they push me to do. Never have anything that I dislike about my parents.
Because they are like so supportive, and they're like happy.
I think my parents they have such good advice. I think they're like my best friends. Like, I have nothing that I feel like I can't ask them or I shouldn't ask them. I never feel uncomfortable, and I think that's the environment that my parents have created, and I respect them so much for that.
So, I think मैले किन प्रश्न यहाँलाई सोधे भन्दा because अहिलेको टाइममा चाहिँ लाइक नारी भनेपछि पढ्नु पर्छ त्यो मात्रै फोर्स गरिराख्नुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ अहिलेको अब जस्तो कि एज योर प्यारेन्ट्स हैन सो उहाँले अब तँलाई मिस नेपाल नर्थ अमेरिका पठाउनु भएको छ एन्ड दे आर लाइक मोर एक्साइटेड अर्को पालि मिस नेपालमा जानुहुन्छ भनेर हैन सो यस्तो कुराहरुले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ दे आर द एक्जाम्पल फर लाइक अमेजिङ प्यारेन्टिङ जस्तो लाग्छ सो यस थ्यांक यू सो मच फर लाइक bringing उहाँलाई यहाँसम्म right so talking about the parents को support त भइहाल्यो हैन so let's talk about तपाई थुप्रै संस्थाहरुसँग पनि engage हुनुहुन्छ so यहाँ के social work हरु पनि गर्न आउनु भएको छ so के कुराहरुमा चाहिँ engage हुनुहुन्छ यहाँ
Yeah, so you know, even before my Miss Nepal North America bag lag Belama, I was always involved Nepalko community ma, specifically our healthcare ma focus theo. So I've worked and volunteered a lot in hospital ma, and I've really seen need Nepalko, especially our rural, our marginalized community to have medical support, medical supplies, so I've always had that interest, and yeah, so I've always felt that way.
So kun संस्थासँग engage हुनुहुन्छ
so one of the ones that I've been involved with is Sneha Care, which is an amazing organization. उहाँले चाहिँ dogहरुलाई shelter, home, vetहरु, they provide all the necessary arrangements for dogs, stray dogs. And then another one that I've been involved with is Snehi Kak, which is another shelter for homeless. They also help people that are struggling with mental illness, Batsaru, women, men of all race, creed, caste. So I've been so fortunate to see uहाँहरुको functioning day-to-day activities and I'm so happy to see Nepal ma there's so much love and give back sense Nepali so I've been very fortunate. One of the things I am is Nepal Cancer Niwaran Pratisan Sangha. I'm a cancer goodwill ambassador, so I feel very fortunate to help further Cancer Society to help empower women to understand, educate, and acknowledge that it's a very deadly disease that we hope to eradicate one day.
So that's lovely. Like, so best wishes for that.
Thank you so much.
So I've heard like you love politics.
I do.
Right? So we can not talk about American politics. We can talk about Nepal politics.
Sure.
Right? So you being a youth, you're the face of youth, you're the future of nation. Right? So Nepal politics
I think our country, we're so lucky. I think Nepalis have a sense of resilience, perseverance. We've gone through so much natural disaster, but still our spirit coming back. We've unwavered our strength, our spirit. So I really have to give a big round of applause to our Nepalis, our government pani. Understandable that people may be frustrated, but I think there needs to be a cooperation. We need to combine our citizens and government to work hand in hand to help propel this country. I want to come back years later with my kids, next generations, and show this beautiful country. And I don't want. I always want to further this country forward, and I think our legacy we have to keep having that mutual understanding.
So, like to like future ma, upcoming generation Nepal ma janu parcha bhanera tapaile motivate garnako लागि चाहिँ नेपालमा के कुराहरुको चाहिँ कमी छ जस्तो लाग्छ यहाँलाई?
I think my biggest thing is our Nepalko sectors are we really need to focus. Exporter, I think our agricultural field is immense, and if we can just figure out ways that we can export our agriculture abroad, economic boom pani huncha हैन त्यो कारणले But more than that, I think Nepal, we just need to have youth invest in those communities themselves, right? Nepal, there's so many sectors to be touched. We just need really strong pioneers to have that patience, that determination. Instead of bidesma jane bhanda, yahi Nepalma basera, let's figure something out together.
So sectors कुन sectors like you think like यो कुरामा चाहिँ like youth हरु आएर गर्यो भने चाहिँ better हुन्छ. Like अब कतिजना youth हरु नेपालमै बसेर के गरौँ भन्ने पनि सोचिराख्नु भएको होला.
हजुर हजुर.
That could be a better option तपाईले भन्नुभयो भने हैन. So के कुरामा चाहिँ एकदम ध्यान दिनुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ.
Hazur, so I brought up agriculture is one of them, tourism obviously one of the biggest sectors. I think another one that we can really touch on is sustainable energy. Nepalma we have, you know, Himalayas but wind kati auncha, we can have, you know, green energy, wind turbines so there's I think a lot of different niches, but you can be creative, you know, entertainment industry ma pani, food, we can have culinary art. There's so many to be touched. We just need to stand together and figure it out together.
So I think like every year you do research over here.
Hazur, hazur.
So Nepal आउने बित्तिकै के कुरा चाहिँ you never miss?
I never miss Tip Top samosa. Yeah,
okay.
New Road tira jaile pani
So who told you about Tip Top samosa? Because you've been staying there. Jenny, when you coming like and saying like Tip Top, because I haven't had a like tank of samosa since a really long time.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to go.
Yeah, I need to go, but like but like you came here like you said like Tip Top samosa, like how you came to know about it?
I told you, Nepal the Sanadehi Airako, so I would always go gully to Bitra, New York with my mom.
Who introduced you about Tip Top?
My parents, my mom. Okay. My mom is a good local, great tour guide, and so Tioche not missing ever. I always make sure Tip Top ko samosa. Obviously, momo aru, and then sil roti. I love sil roti. So
so you don't miss, especially food. Miss
yeah, I think food. I'm sorry, I don't know how we centered so much on food. Yeah, food is a big.
So you say like Tip Top ko samosa and momo.
Hazur, yeah.
Right. And which place? Kun ठाउँ चाहिँ तपाईं जाने छुट्नुहुन्न?
I think, you know, Nepal, I would love to try different things. I'm a local business, so I can support it. I don't have one spot. Tip Top, it's been on my mind, but I try to go around, naya shop or restaurant, I try to support.
Not food, I'm thinking of place.
Okay, I think place-wise, I love, sorry, we got so focused on food. Place-wise, I love Bhaktapur. I love going there. I love Patanko area. I think a lot of Amro temples or museum or interest Samalai. I actually went to Amro Rajako Palace Theatre, so I love history and Nepalko history. It's so rich, it's so immense.
True, very true.
So I love watching that and going through
So how spiritual you are?
Very spiritual, I would say. Yeah, I think forefront mache spirituality, afno faith lai pani and afro bhanda thulo, you know, there's something bigger in this world bhanera. It helps you keep you grounded. So very spiritual.
So uta बसेर पनि यहाँको यस्तो कुराहरु गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ उता अलिकति मिस हुन्छ कुराहरु?
Hunsa, I think so. I think त्यहाँको own मजा छ, but you know, Nepali they've made such great communities abroad bhayera. They've made their own close-knit communities, and so few things miss hunsa, but there's a lot of Nepali food, cultures, festivals.
Like Nepali are like almost सबै कुरा लिएर त्यहाँ जानुहुन्छ.
हजुर हजुर.
Like त्यहाँ इन्द्र जात्रा पनि हुन्छ.
Right, right.
कुमारी पूजा हुन्छ.
सबै मन्दिरहरु हुन्छ.
हजुर. So you being like coming every day every time यहाँ आइराख्नु भएको छ, like every year यहाँ नेपालीहरु चाहिँ विदेश जानेको संख्या बढिरहेको छ, and numbers of like Nepali who is going to abroad, like it's like 2,500 a day per day. 2,500 people like going out. So किन जस्तो लाग्छ? Why you think like त्यत्रो मान्छे किन विदेश गइराख्नु भएको जस्तो लाग्छ?
हजुर, I think के भइराछ भने it's like a status quo almost, like सबैजनालाई पैसा, which is understandable, पैसा family ले ल्याउन, you have to go विदेशमा, विदेशबाट पैसा ल्याउन मिल्छ भनेर. But I think the mindset अलिकति shift हुन थाल्नु पर्यो, whereas in विदेशमा गएर पैसा आउँछ, yes, but what else are you missing? Family को destruction हुन्छ, right? There's fathers that are going, mothers that are staying, बच्चाहरुको parents are separated that they're not able to see for many long times. So I think Nepali, we just need to, you know, cost, weight, benefit भएपछि we can figure out a way to move forward where we don't have to go abroad. We can be here in this country.
त्यही एउटा reason जस्तो लाग्छ हैन?
I think
like lifestyle is like how different it is.
For sure. I mean, of course, Nepal. I think youth are Lipani now. Social media, you know, you can see what day-to-day life is. So they feel that it may be, you know, more progressive, better, cleaner, maybe, you know. So I definitely think there's many reasons that they feel that way.
So how active you are in social media?
I would say I'm active for my friends. I'm not like a public figure active, but you know, at the end of the day, that's how you reach people, is very active.
So, do you get like continue family बाट गाली खानुहुन्छ कि धेरै मोबाइल चलायो भने?
Oh, for sure, धेरै. And I think parents are like, they don't understand. Like, I'll be watching a video, and my baba would be like, "Who is that? It's the Timur Sathi ho," and it's just a random video on TikTok. You know, so that's how immense how.
So I feel like your parents, mom and dad, are still in Nepali from inside.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? For sure. So why I'm asking is like because all the generation they are more like social media, my body engaged with it. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ कता don't you feel like हामी real मा socialize हुन बिर्सिरहेको जस्तो लाग्दैन?
I think so, for sure.
And the distance maintain garako धेरै जस्तो लाग्दैन?
लाग्छ. I think COVID ले पनि that just heightened it. Dawn accelerate भयो, सबैजना भित्र भयो. But slowly, I am seeing that there are people that want in-person interactions, community or sports or पनि start गरिरहेछ, right? So I think there's a progression that's going hopefully to more in-person connections, but for sure, हाम्रो world रे अब internet मा भएपछि we have to follow.
Change भइरहेको छ.
Yeah, we have to follow suit.
Right. So Anna को अब अरु interest को बारेमा बुझौं हैन. So we are more like into Miss हामीले कुराकानी गरेको. So Anna, behind the like a Miss Nepal North America bike. How are you? How is that? How is she?
Yeah, so
describe yourself.
I think I'm very funny. I like to think I'm funny. I like to take life, you know, very lightheartedly. Obviously, you know, when things are serious, you must be dedicated. But I want to take life with joy, right? If you force perfection, you're going to miss joy. And so I want to go through life in that lens. Your interests are, I like music, I like dancing, I like singing, you know. I'm a shower singer, but I love singing.
Okay.
But more than that, I think, Mirochi, I have, you know, really big goals, and I see myself hopefully inspiring next generations. I know you're winner Boipachi, Miss Nepal North America 2024. I have a big responsibility, and I acknowledge it, I realize it, and I'm so ready and motivated to continue it forward.
So, भनेपछि like you're more like into fun stuff or moving on. But you have a responsibility to act to feel by that.
Hazir, for sure.
So, responsibility like to empower the youth. त्यही मात्र हो कि अरु पनि केही छ यहाँको गोल्सहरु चाहिँ?
Hazir, so empower the youth obviously is a big thing. One of the other things म चाहिँ before Miss Nepal win गर्ने, Miss Nepal North America win गर्ने बेलामा, I was very involved in our community, Nepali community. Specifically, I said health sector. So मैले चाहिँ के देखाएको थियो भने, I saw a big need for medical supplies, especially you know, machinery, right? Sterile equipment, EKGs, let's say, baby incubators, surgical equipment. So I think really big focus is for my community, helping those communities have access to healthcare, and especially flooding or boyo, a lot of infrastructure that was destroyed in that. So I'm praying, I'm thinking about those communities and hoping that they get the health and healthcare they deserve.
So, do you think like whatever like is coming to you, like you're a very helpful person, like tabaje society like a gorum kalko huncha ni kuraharu garan bhako since like very beginning we made. So, is that coming from your parents, because your parents are doctors? So you see like they've been helping their entire career. I know help garnu uhaको life बितिरहेको हुन्छ, because doctor is a very big thing. त्यसले गर्दा नि होस् लाग्छ यो responsibility आको या आफू भित्र त्यो कुराहरु आको?
Hazir, for sure. I think having parents who are doctors by profession, uharuko service mindset ryo, and my grandmother actually was a doctor herself. So big line of family that's been in service. So very young age dehi I've been, you know, involved. I'm an orphanage or majane birthday or lai. So I've always had, I think, a sense of your world is not just for you, it's for everybody, right? We want to make sure that we help communities, not just ourselves. And that's, so I guess I can bridge that into, that's what success is.
So you can see clearly the vision.
Yeah, clearly the vision.
So you want to do this, you want to do this, all the clear.
Yeah, I mean.
So what if like Anna, doctor, bhaina bhane chai ke huncha hola future ma?
I think, you know, at the end.
If not doctor.
If not doctor, I still am very interested in science. My science, I know I will never leave that field. But there's also so much to do that you can help people. You don't just have to be a doctor, right? So you can help people in terms of propelling medicine, you can help in pharma fields. There's so many fields to go into. So I know that I'll always be in service, and you know, whether it's medicine or something else, I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
So how do you see your doctor on your word like? So how would you describe? Because you say like grandmom, parents are doctor, and you want to be a doctor in future. So your doctor like explain explain.
I think, you know, doctor, instead of just medical, it's a person who wants to give back, a person who truly wants to put themselves through so much school, right? But they want to do that for the greater good of someone else, for the greater good of their community. That's how I see a doctor.
Lovely, right? So well said. So I'll say I'm going to go break, and we'll be back after that short break. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching Call Kantipur. All right, welcome back after that last commercial break, and we have a very less time and the beautiful Miss Nepal, North America, Anna Koirala. So once again, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I'm going to get Anna. So it was wonderful having you.
Thank
so I have
so
a few
much.
questions to you. So I just want to hear from you, right?
Okay, sure.
So how do you see life? How do you describe life?
I think I see life as one big journey. You do it once, you do it well, and you hope that you have a great time doing it.
So what is happiness for you?
Happiness for me, I think, is really comes from your family, to be supported, to be loved, it's a universal thing. You can go up in space and you can still feel love, and so that's what happiness is for me.
Wow. And what is success for you?
Good question. Success, Jay, I think really it's not just about yourself. It's what you can do onto others, right? Apulai propel karna, that's great, but what legacy can you leave for the rest of the world? That's success. That
so you want to be an example in the future?
I definitely
that's your goal, you can say that?
For sure. Visionary, yeah, for sure. Big
so,
visionary.
antim patak, when you were like, sabai bhanda धेरै खुसी हुनु भएको छ
मेरो memory?
Last time?
The happiest that I was, I think recently I went on a family trip with my parents. I mean, Mathi Nagarkotira. I saw the mountains. I was so happy. I mean, it felt like I was not even in this world. Tioche was a great big of happiness, and just being with my family, I think that just is the biggest smile.
So you seems like really close to your family.
Was a big.
So maybe because that's only तपाईं एक्लै छोरी भएकोले पनि हो.
Yeah, that's a big reason, I think so.
Never thought like you want a sibling?
I did. I think I did think about that. But as you grow up, you know, I think I really developed my own self, and so अरूहरुसँग पनि siblingsहरुको dramas सुन्थे, झगडाहरु सुन्थे. So I was like, त्यो भन्दा त
I'll fight with them, mom.
Yeah, I was like, म चाहिँ ठीक छु, म आफैसँग बस्छु त्यसै.
So lovely. So Anna, it was a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.
So at last, like, what do you want to say to our audience?
I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so honored to be Miss Nepal North America 2024. I'm, you know, a big supporter of Nepalko, but more than that, I really want to be an example for young girls. Growing up, there weren't many representations in the media, but I want to be that voice for young girls, to show girls that धेरै table or छैन भने available. Most of them are made for men, by men, but you build your own table. You invite your own group of women, and you support them in that way. And so I hope to do that. And thank you so much for having me. Namaste.
Lovely, right? So you're beautiful. You have a good height. So have you ever thought like coming in the movies?
Not really. I think I was very focused on social change or life, so never really thought media so much.
All right. So anyways, thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you so much.
She's like Miss Nepal North America 2024 video runde so masan kurakani bhayo यसको repeat telecast you can watch us through YouTube मा पछि हाम्रो repeat telecast हुन्छ, so you can त्यहाँ हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भन्दै आज हाम्रो जाने बेला भइसक्यो. We'll be back tomorrow. Sudit Shrestha and Anna Koirala saying bye bye.